Here are 3 ways to turn your art into stickers or sticker sets to sell on Redbubble. First, let's edit a painting of a character or an object. I've already edited this watercolor painting otherwise, but we have to remove the background. And if you don't have Photoshop, you can start a free 7-day trial from the link. Let's choose the quick selection tool from the left toolbar and the little menu that pops up. Set the tolerance to 30 from the top menu and make sure the plus sign is selected to add to selection. And then you can hold down the left mouse button and drag across the area you want to select. And press Ctrl X to delete it. You can use the magnifying tool to see better. It's selected a little too much, getting a part of the parrot's head in the background selection. So let's change to subtract from the minus sign at the top and deselect that little section and continue selecting the background. Make the brush size smaller for tighter spaces from the top toolbar. I'll try going down to 12. And you can continue adding and subtracting to perfect the selection and press Ctrl X to delete. I'll just quickly do the rest of it. Now, to better see how well the background got removed, you can add a contrasting background color by right-clicking on the layer, picking New Layer, and then filling it from Edit, Fill, and fill with foreground color, which I have set to black. Drag that solid color layer down on the Layers tab and check for any leftovers of the background to delete. I'll choose the lasso tool from the left toolbar to select the bulk of the background. Then go to Select Inverse and press Ctrl X to delete, but make sure you're on the right layer. You can undo with Ctrl Z if you were on the wrong layer like I was, and press Ctrl X to delete again once you've clicked on the right layer. And then check a little closer with the magnifying tool and get rid of those last leftovers with the lasso tool, or use the polygonal lasso tool if you need straight lines. And the eraser tool especially to smooth out the edges. I'm saving this as a PSD file and then cropping it with the crop tool from the left sidebar to get rid of the blank space at the top. Click Done and hide the black layer by clicking the eye icon. Go to File, Export, Quick Export as PNG to keep the transparency of the background. If you export as JPEG, you'll get a solid color background. For something like a landscape painting with no one clear object to select, you could do a circle or an ellipse. For a circle, choose the marquee tools from the left sidebar and select the elliptical marquee tool from the pop-up menu. It's going to make a stretch circle based on how you drag the selection, but you can hold down Shift to make it a perfect circle. Start right at the edge to make it as big as possible, holding down the left mouse button and drag to the opposite side. Let go and then you can move the circle to get the best placement. I want some of the sky and the tree silhouettes and the water and the reeds in the sticker. Press Ctrl X to cut and Ctrl V to paste to turn it into a new layer. You can hide the bottom layer from the eye icon. Trim the image from Image, Trim to cut off the excess based on transparent pixels. If you want to add a slight transparent border though, which is sometimes useful, you can go to Image, Canvas Size to add a bit of space around the circle. I made it 100 pixels wider and taller. Then Quick Export as PNG. And then you can replace the boring rectangle with a circle sticker design. If you're looking to make a set of stickers that all print out together, I would make a new document from File, New, and make it the maximum size of the sticker product type, which is a square of 2800 pixels on Redbubble, and click Create. Go to File, Place Embedded to import your sticker designs one by one. You can drag them from the corner to resize them and then move them in place. Click the check mark before moving on to the next one. I'll make this a parrot sticker sheet. Make each one about the same size and try to place them so that they're not touching each other, so they would print separately on the sticker sheet. If this was a real design, I might add some small shapes with a text on a solid color background to fill the empty space of the sticker sheet, or little flowers or something. Now let's test to see if it worked by quick exporting this as PNG and then uploading it to Redbubble to see what it looks like. Let's open the sticker product, and it looks like the sun conure and ringneck parrots are touching and they wouldn't print separately on the sticker sheet, so let's go fix that. I'll just move the sun conure up to see if that does it and then export as PNG. Let's replace the image with this new one on Redbubble, and yes, that seemed to work. But how can you turn your sticker designs into repeating patterns for even more product types? Watch this video next. See you there.